Sharks are ancient creatures that evolved long before the dinosaurs walked on land and even before the trees existed. They swam in the world's oceans for over 450 million years and survived 5 global mass extinctions. Early sharks looked very different to the ones that are around today. Modern forms of sharks evolved during the Jurassic period about 150 million years ago, during the time of the giant dinosaurs. The largest shark that ever lived, the Megalodon, came much later. They swam in our oceans between about 23 million and 3.6 million years ago. For nearly 20 million years, this enormous shark dominated the oceans. It evolved from a now extinct group known as the Megalodon Sharks. No one has ever found a complete Megalodon skeleton because shark skeletons are made entirely from softer cartilage. Almost all fossil remains of Megalodon are teeth with some fossilized vertebrae. Scientists think that Megalodon grew up to 20 meters long, with some latest studies claiming even longer than that. That's more than 3 times longer than the largest great white shark. Even though a lot of reconstructions have Megalodon looking like a bigger version of the great white shark, but now we know that Megalodon is actually from a different lineage of shark, of which it was the last member. Megalodon's closest living relative is the short-fin mako shark. The largest Megalodon tooth ever found is almost 7 inches long. By comparison, the great white shark teeth are about 2 to 3 inches long. The Megalodon species was so widely spread that their teeth have been found on every continent except Antarctica. Adult sharks ate whales and fish. The only predators slightly larger than Megalodons were large predatory relatives of the sperm whales. The hunting whale called Leviathan had to compete with this mega shark for resources. These two lived together over 9 million years ago, but the Megalodon was the last one standing, living as few as 3.6 million years ago. These creatures probably traded kills, and one never dominated the other with any great frequency. The warmer temperatures at the time are part of the reason why Megalodon and other large creatures were able to survive and thrive. Warm ocean temperatures aid in biodiversity, which in turn can sustain large animals with higher metabolic demands. As a shark exceeding 60 feet in length, the Megalodon would have required massive prey animals to survive. However, the drop in ocean temperatures likely resulted in a significant loss of habitat. It may also have resulted in the Megalodon's prey either going extinct or adapting to the cooler waters and moving to where the sharks could not follow. Megalodon wasn't the only creature in the seas affected by the shrinking of the seas. Of the 20 species of baleen whales that were known to have existed at the time, only 6 have surviving lineages today. However, the average size for baleen whales increased greatly since they no longer had a major predator to keep them in check, leading to incredible giants like the blue whale. Scientists think that up to a third of all large marine animals became extinct as temperatures cooled and the number of organisms at the base of the food chain plummeted. Being restricted to tropical waters with not enough food to sustain their large bodies year-round, Megalodon vanished from everywhere except our collective imagination, where they are probably going to survive for a lot longer.